Improve bone density, strength, balance, and overall longevity with OsteoStrong Hickory. Call 828-270-0918.
Welcome back into the WHKY News, where it's time now for Community Focus. I'm Ralph Mangum. WHKY's Arianna Mack had the chance to chat with North Carolina Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey as they discussed several topics. Check it out.
It is a dangerous time with the heat. What should we be aware of?
Well, one thing is the hot cars. We have too many children that die because they are left in a hot car, and the parent or caregiver may have good intentions. They may say, I'm just going to go into the store, be right back out. Something happens. Pets, we've had pets die. We've had, I think, 7 children this year in North Carolina and dozens across the nation. So put something in the back seat to remind you that you've got a child or pet back there, and don't leave anybody in a car even for a minute. And if you're outside working in the heat, like a lot of our construction workers do, we need to make sure to stay hydrated, drink not only water but electrolytes, and make sure you don't become dehydrated. That is very dangerous.
Thank you. And tell us about the $20 million grant program, or Fortified Roof Grant Program.
We started a program. It actually started in 2016, but I helped jumpstart it in 2017. It's called the Fortified Roof Program, where if homeowners will replace their roof to a tougher certified standard, they can get some money, some grant money, from the state or from the Joint Underwriters Association that oversees this. Now, this program was started by IBHS, which is the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety, headquartered down in Richburg, South Carolina, right below Rock Hill. But they actually do testing on roofs to make sure they can withstand hurricane force winds. They have hundreds of roofs out in the elements in what they call a roof farm. But for a little bit of extra money, you can get one of these fortified roofs, which they won't leak if they're waterproof, that seals the water out, and they have clips or hurricane clips so that if hurricane force winds come, those roofs will withstand that.
Is there anything else you want to add that maybe I didn't ask?
Well, there's a tremendous amount of insurance fraud out there. So be on high alert for insurance fraud or any kind of fraud, and watch out for all the scams out there, because scams are really hurting people's pocketbooks. People are losing a lot of money, falling prey to these scams. So I want to mention that.
Thank you for joining WHKY Insurance Commissioner. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna, and we are certainly grateful to Mike Causey, who is always very generous with his time. Some of North Carolina's most talented dogs are in Texas, helping with a recovery effort. WHKY's Rob Eastwood explains.
The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation, or S.B.I., has sent 4 canine teams to the Hill Country of Texas to assist in flood recovery efforts. 2 teams departed from the Asheville Airport at approximately 5 a.m. Sunday. Another pair took off from the Raleigh-Durham Airport at 9 a.m. Sunday. In recent weeks, several agencies have relocated out of Kerr County, Texas, and there is still a need for assistance. SBI Director Chip Hawley reached out to Texas officials and offered assistance, which was immediately welcomed. So in just the last couple of days, the SBI executed a mission to send K-9 teams in to assist. The K-9 teams will be assisting in recovery efforts as there are still people missing from the flooding. The base of operations will be the Kerrville, Kerr County, Texas area. So once again, 4 K-9 teams from North Carolina are assisting in flood recovery efforts in Texas, that flooding occurring earlier this summer. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thanks, Rob, and thank you all for joining us here on Community Focus On behalf of Arianna, Mack, Rob Eastwood, and Commissioner Causey, I'm Ralph Mangum. This has been the WHKY News.